Another pair of threes. This time he's shoving. That way, no decisions to make. But we've got tens in the hijack. Big shove as well. Very similar stacks, but that's from Alessio Licia from Italy. We're going to have threes against tens.
My favorite cut.
And really, Mr. Suzuki from Japan drawing very, very thin here. 2 cards to hit, 12% only, and now even worse shape. Couple of chop pots with runner. No, that's no good. And we lose a player at this point. So I think we are now down to 16. We're going to probably have a short break before we redraw for the new stream table and one outer table. We'll be down to 16 very soon. Mr. Suzuka is now 17th, if I'm right. Ace Queen. Next hand after he doubled up. He's got a beautiful hand on the button. Ace Queen on the button. Makes a raise, a big raise. 3x, 240k. So Marianne in seat 2 from Slovakia only has 1.1 million in front of him, but is on the big blind. Quite a big raise. So it's 160 to call into 400. It's getting just over 2-1 with a suited ace. Trying to get information from his Italian neighbour. Small blind against big blind. Don't normally get these kind of premium hands, really. All in and call. Marianne could be in trouble here. First hand of this feature table. And no help for the ace-7. No split pot either, so possibility of split pot. And we lose seat 2, our Slovakian, on his first hand on the final 16. Unlucky there, just bad timing. It's hard to put a small blind on a holding as ace-queen. And we are down to 15 players. Possible raising a hand here. Ace-5 suited. Still only has 12 big blinds. He's in the cutoff. Not many players to go through. Good opportunity as any to be shoving. Yep, makes sense. Gotta hope no one wakes up with a big hand. Will Alessio call with ace-9 though? Does he know his customer? Tricky spot. Ace-9 there on the button. 2 players behind him. I mean, ICM favours the fold. But if he's here to win it, he may decide that it's a good hand to play. Yep, he's in. Oh, G.Cecamore. He's only called though. G.Cecamore with 2.2 million in a real spot. Ace Jack. Thing is, he's got two players in front of him that are all in and cool, and it does make the Ace Jack look smaller. And he totally understandable fold. Now we're going to see Ace 9 and Ace 5, and G.Cecamore will be pretty sick if he sees these hands before we see a flop. See what happens though. And the Ace 9 leaps into the lead and would have been ahead of the Ace Jack. Ace 5 drawing pretty dead. We are going to lose our next player. Yep. So we lose seat 8. N.Beatovic from Croatia fought hard, but in the end just ran out. And guess who's got more chips? Yep, it's seat 1 L.Licia. Doing small blind. Matej from Slovakia, 2.4 million, checking on his partner, his neighbour's stack. Getting an exact count by the look of it. About 1.5, I think. All in and a call. So a little misstep here for Matej, unless he hits. He's 30%. It's probably slightly more actually, but the graphics tell us he's 30%. Ace King suited against 9-6 suited. What kind of flop? It's not a bad flop. 8-8-10. At least he's up and down. Increases his equity. All black for the Ace King. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. A straight. Ace King drawing dead now. D.Degrassi is out. So he makes the move with 9-6 suited. Gets snapped by Ace King. And a very big pot there for our local hero. We have lost a player. Nice matchup brewing here. Ace Jack suited against 9s. Matej's been very active recently, raising with the Ace Jack under the gun. But 9s belonging to short stack. Shoving all in. Totally understandable. Lorenzo all in with the 9s. And I'm pretty sure Matej will call here with the Ace Jack suited. We will see. Yep. And we have a matchup 4 million pot. Ace 3-3. The ace takes the lead. No help for the 9. And we lose our 8th place finisher. Matej in the small blind with aces. May make a raise, but he definitely wants a call. Is it a min raise? No, it's quite a big raise. They go against queens. And this could be a car crash, guys. Small blind, big blind, aces and queens. Significant 3-bet coming in. Matej. Lots of facial expressions. If he's going to 4-bet, well, it might give away the strength of his hand. Or is he just going to shove? Yep, shoved and call. Oh, it's not a hand that Noah wanted to see. He was our chip leader for quite a long time on this table, or second in chips. We have an all-in situation. Aces against queens. Queens at risk. They won last time. Straight draws coming into play as well. Or will our local Slovakian, win the largest pot of the day? 16 million. Just 2 queens at stake. 6% for our Frenchman. And he does not hit. Matej wins a big, big pot there.
7,000.
You want 7,000?
No, no.
No?
No.
I can make
I
it.
want 35.
You want 35?
Yeah.
I can make it and you 7,000.
I win 35.
Okay.
Unless you're having fun on the table, raising with premium hands and less premium like he's doing now with the ace-5. Although he's not going to get too much opposition from 8-7 and queen-2. Luciano got any kind of hand in the big blind? Just the kings. And an all-in with the 1.5 million. So he has 9 big blinds. It's going to be a call with the ace-5. Not going to be happy to see the kings. Needs to see an ace, though. We could lose. The player at risk is Luciano with the kings. And 3.6 million in the pot. We could lose our 6th place finisher here, as there is a player at risk. Just a little ace in the hole. Not yet. Good flop for the kings. Alessio deserves an ace. He's been a great player on this final table. Oh, there it is. I should go in the prediction game, not the commentary game. Look at that. Oh, wow. Kings loses to ace-5 suited. And he's played very solid, Luciano. Very clear player. Doesn't get sucked in with mid cards or bad aces. Played very well. But if it's your day, it's your day. And Alessio picks up a lovely pot. And we are down to 5 players. Amazing. Another all-in situation. Ace-King against Queen-10. Gian Paolo having to push with his shorter stack, or feeling he has to push. And we may well lose him now. We've had 3rd attempt now. 3rd time lucky. And we do. Ace King of Macejak holds and increases his stack by another 2.3 million. Very well played, sir. But unfortunately, you didn't quite last the course. But a good run. Excellent run. 5th place finisher. Takes down a nice 9,300. Nice big hand there for Georgiev with the queens, just making a small raise. All in and call. 9-8 suited against queens. Luca a big dog here. The queens, if they hold, means we'll be down to 3. And the weaker player of the 4 will be out. So he is at risk. Luca, 9-8 suited against queens. Needs a lot of help. Well, he's got a straight draw now. 7 to win the pot. Or a club. That's not a good card. And we lose our 4th place finisher. Again, played pretty well, Luca, but we now have 3 pretty even stacks with that double up there. Big hand in the small blind, King Jack. I think he just flat called. He's hit 2 pairs, and Matos has hit top pair. This could be trouble. If he hits 2 pairs, he's in real trouble. Alessio letting Matos do all the work. Is he going to pull the trigger now? Nice bit of waiting. No, he's raising. And I think we're going to see an all-in and a call. And Mates is drawing dead. We are down to 2 players. He cannot win. King Jack against King 4. Mates very annoyed at himself, but Alessio played that very, very well. Full house. We lose our Slovakian in 3rd place. Still picks up the 20,340 he had already agreed, so he's done well. And we're down to 2 players at the final stages of this very, very long final day. Alessio with an ace this time. Raises. Got 32 million. Only 5 million. King Jack. And it's an all-in and a call. The ace 8 is leading at the moment. King Jack suited though. Very sporting handshake. Not all over yet. He's hit his 8. Doesn't really make any difference. The King and Jack are still live. Backdoor straight. And all Alessio has to do is fade a King or Jack, and he is the Italian winner of the Tana delle Tigri. And he does. We have a winner. Finally. At 7:35 a.m. local time. Tournament finished. Thank you very much for all staying with us all night. And I'm sure you were cheering on your favourites.